Hello, hope all of you are having a wonderful day or night wherever you are. This video, I'd like to talk about Yune, the gacha tuber. If you don't know her, I'll put a picture of her channel on the screen somewhere in the video. I'd like to give a quick heads up. Please do not send any sort of harassment or hate to anyone mentioned in this video. And by no means do I mean to be hateful or bashing towards Yoon. This is only me giving constructive criticism and feedback based on opinions and views that I have. I'd like to give a trigger warning. This video contains sensitive topics like abuse and such, and toxic relationships, so if any of those topics make you uncomfortable, I'd advise you click off this video. So without further ado, let's start. When I tell you this has been multiple takes because of my microphone randomly just crashing out, I mean many takes. It's like the 5th or 6th one, I'm not sure. But anyways, I'm not gonna put any of her clips in my video because I don't want to get copyright striked. So let's see a video of hers regarding the situation 2 weeks ago titled, I Ain't Staying Quiet Anymore. Yes, I support abusive relationships. Keep barking, I don't care. That is not okay, Yoon, and you definitely know that. Look, you have your own opinion. I have mine. We all have our own opinions and views regarding controversial and sensitive topics, but by no means should you ever spread it as a public message where it's okay, when you obviously and clearly know that it isn't, and it's not something to be taken lightly. Abuse is never something to just brush off. Victims of abuse suffer mentally in the long run in very drastic and dreadful ways. Some victims of abuse have taken their own life and attempted. Victims of abuse have went to rehab or got professionally treated due to the trauma that they went through. And you know this. You're old enough and mature enough to know this. Yet you still make it glorified or romantic. It's okay. It's not. Let's read one of these posts. I can show community posts because it's just text. I'm not gonna get copyrighted. So let's read here. I don't care about the hate. No one could ever make me hate at you in 75. I mean, seriously, no one. I know I might have been rude last year with all those things. That was just because I admired her. She's probably the only girl I get what she means on posts and everything. I understand her so much and all that dumb stuff about abusive relationships. I'll just move on. Like, there's so many humans in this world who think like that and maybe try to understand why she has that opinion. Yeah, you're right. A lot of people in this world have that opinion the same as Yoon, where they think abuse is okay when it's not. But that's an opinion. That's something personal. You can't change that. But the problem here is not your opinion. I'm not going to force you to change your opinion. The problem here is the message that you're spreading. A lot of people admire you and look up to you, especially young viewers. See you as an idol and someone to follow after. Of course you're going to say, oh, but I can't control people that watch me. My content is specifically aimed towards certain age group. Yeah, it's not something that you can control, but you as a content creator have that responsibility where you know there's young people that could potentially be watching you, so you have to think of the content that you're gonna post and the message you're gonna send. That's your responsibility as a content creator with such a big following and a role in the gacha community where most if not half of the community knows your name. Let's continue reading. After all, it's not even that bad. I'm not sure what you mean in your words by not even that bad, but the fact that you're saying abuse or abusive relationships not even that bad is kind of baffling to me. You're making something that's such a big situation and shouldn't be taken lightly or brushed off as a joke seem so small, which can affect victims' mindset, especially when they're about to reach out for help and then imagine like they see your post where you say not even that bad and you make it seem pathetic. And now they don't even want to get help anymore. Now they're stuck in place, settled with their abuser, and just stay quiet and bear through more of the pain because someone belittled it. I'm gonna say, oh, but it's only my own words. Like, who am I affecting? One word from one person, especially to someone in such a vulnerable state, could be the last straw. You don't know how world-shattering and important it is to that person. No, gang, I don't need a therapist. I only need y'all to leave me alone. Whether you need a therapist or not is on my knowledge, but People are not gonna leave you alone unless you apologize for the message you sent. I'm not telling you to change your opinion. Your opinion is yours. That's personal. I'm not gonna change it. But what we're talking about here is the way that you're making abuse seem romantic or normal. That's disgusting. That's the problem here.
People are so obsessed enough to talk about me. Gang, get a job.
Why don't you get a job instead of glorifying abuse? Ah, have you ever thought of that, Yoon? Abusive relationships are wrong or not, still not your job. If I like it or support it, bro, let me be. Whether you support it or not, I do not care. The world keeps spinning, but it's how you make it look. It's how you're making abusive relationships look. You can make a toxic character. Sure, make an abusive character if you want. It's your character lore, but just be sure to make the relationship not seem like the goal that someone wants to reach.
And you all have to stop mentioning my religion and shaming it, and I'm free to do whatever I want. Don't say, but you are Muslim. Okay, so religion isn't a jail and you'll have to read more, lol. I can make the content I want.
Look, I'm Muslim too, and I'm not gonna shame you based on opinions you have or views you have, but I am going to talk about your actions. Your actions are wrong here. Whether you support something or not, that's not what I'm talking about. That's not what people are talking about. It's your actions that are talking for you. Look, Yoon, if you're seeing this, which I doubt you are, but if by any chance you do, you're not a bad person. You're not. And neither are you disgusting. I may have thrown the word disgusting around a few times. Yes, that's true. But I don't mean you as a person. What I mean here is your words, the view that you put towards abuse. I'm not trying to be hateful towards you or harass you. I'm just giving constructive criticism and hoping that you see it from somebody else's view that could be affected by this, and that's all the video is. I hope you can admit to your actions. And I'll tell you this, everyone makes mistakes. No one's perfect. I've made mistakes. The most successful person in the world has made mistakes throughout their career. But the worst thing to do is justify your actions when you know it's wrong and not apologize. That's all for today. Bye. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you are.